Hello everyone. This game was played in 1869 in Barmen, Germany. Adolf Anderssen play with white pieces and Johannes Zukertort play with black pieces. So Anderssen starts with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, Italian game, bishop c5, b4, Ivan's gambit. In this gambit, white sacrifice his b-pawn then create pressure on center. So Zukertort accept b4 pawn. Bishop takes b4, c3. Bishop a5, d4. E takes d4 and the pressure on c3. Anderssen could take this pawn with his knight. But Anderssen castles king side. Bishop b6, c takes d4, d6, open the bishop's diagonal. d5, create pressure on knight. Knight a5, create pressure on bishop. But Anderssen continue with bishop b2 and create pressure on g7. If Zukertort take this bishop, then queen a4 comes and Anderssen could take this knight with fork. But after bishop b2, Zukertort move his knight on e7. Bishop d3 and Anderssen save his bishop. And the Zukertort castles king side. Knight c3, knight g6, knight e2, shifting his knight on king side. c5, create space for his bishop. Queen d2, f6, king h1, bishop c7, rook a to c1, rook b8, knight g3, b5. So black plays on queen side and Anderssen play on king side. You can see that Anderssen's both bishops target is on king side, and also Anderssen shift his knight on king side. Knight f5, b4, and the black continuously moves his queen side pawns. Rook g1. So Anderssen want to create pressure on king side. Bishop b6, g4. So Anderssen starts pushing his king side pawn. Knight e5, bishop takes knight, exchange his bishop. D takes bishop, rook g3, rook f7, want to create rook's battery. g5, try to open this g file. Bishop takes knight and the Zukertort eliminate this dangerous knight on f5. E takes bishop, and after moving pawn, this pawn becomes supportless. So Zukertort take this pawn. Queen takes d5 and pin this knight and also pin this bishop. So Zukertort want to move his pawn on e4 and create fork on knight and bishop. But Anderssen continue with g takes f6 and open the g file. Rook d8, create pressure on bishop. But Anderssen leave his bishop and continue with rook c2 g1 and the pressure on g7. So Zukertort move his king on h8. F takes g7 and check. King g8, and here in this position pause the video and think Anderssen's next move. So Anderssen continue with queen h6 and leave his bishop. If black take this bishop, then queen takes h7 and Anderssen could sacrifice his queen. And black has to take this queen. Then rook h3 check, and after moving king, rook h8 is mate. So black move his queen on d6 and offer for queen exchange. Pause the video and think Anderssen's next move. So Anderssen sacrifice his queen. Queen takes h7, king takes queen, and Anderssen continue with f6. And discover check comes from bishop. If queen takes bishop, then rook h3 and checkmate. So this pawn cuts the queen's control on h6. So black continue with king g8 and Anderssen continue his attack. Bishop h7 sacrifice his bishop and check. Black has no option. Black has to take this bishop. King takes bishop, rook h3 check, and the king has only one move. King g8 and Anderssen's final move, rook h8 and checkmate.